Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't...
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 31 of the Goalkeeper Career Mode here on FIFA 18. And today is a big episode. Let's give you a little catch up of what we've done since we last met. And we last met at the Tottenham game where we beat them 2-0. We then played Watford in the semi-final second leg, just about pinched that game 1-0. So we are through to the final of the Carabao Cup. We then played Crystal Palace in the FA Cup, drew 0-0, had to go to a replay. And then we played West Bromwich Albion, we drew 0-0, played Burnley in the Premier League, 1-1, so a poor run of results. We then played Palace in the replay of the FA Cup, we beat them 1-0, so we went through. Sheffield Wednesday in the league, away from home, we beat them 3-0 convincingly, very much 3 needed points there. We then played Fulham in the round of 16 of the FA Cup, beat them 2-0, so we're through to the quarterfinals of the FA Cup. And today's episode is very special because not only do we play Bayern Munich in the round of 16 first leg, we've also got the Carabao Cup Final at Wembley against Wolves. A very winnable game, you would like to think. So a big episode today. And as we're playing no Premier League games, let's have a little look at the Premier League table and see where we stand at the moment. So here we go, 25 games played. We sit in second. Manchester United have come from nowhere. They're scoring a lot of goals. They are the top goal scorers in the league. They sit on 52 points. We've got a game in hand and we're only a point behind. So if we win our next game, we could go 2 points ahead of them. And Liverpool a little bit further adrift, but Chelsea, who we thought last episode were out of it, are now only sort of a couple of wins from being really close to us. So it's all getting a little bit tight up there. We're not pulling away. As you can see, far too many draws from us there. 12 draws, 13 wins. But we're still in control of our own destiny anyway. That's the main thing. But let's get into this Bayern Munich game in the Champions League round of 16. Here we go, Champions League action live from the Etihad Stadium, Manchester City versus Bayern Munich. Here come the starting lineups. Manchester City, Sean Measures in goal, Kyle Walker, Rodriguez, Company and Laporte across the back, Fernandinho, De Bruyne and Silva, and then Bernardo Silva and Sane out wide, and Aguero up top on his own. And here comes the Bayern lineup. Manuel Neuer in goal for Bayern Munich. And then we have a back line of David Alaba, Hummels, Martinez and Sidibe, Vidal, Thiago, Rodriguez in the middle, Müller and Brahimi out wide, and the lone striker Lewandowski. Powerful man Lewandowski. We're going to have to watch out for him today. Vidal pushes one out wide to Brahimi. Thiago pushes past his man. Can he work across? He finds Brahimi, gets the ball back. Brahimi's got time here. Goes across James. Brahimi shoots, and it's relatively comfortable for the goalkeeper. First chance for Bayern. Vidal pushes one out to Brahimi. Into Lewandowski, who's now got space to run into. He's tearing away from this Man City back line, and that's going to be a penalty. A really bad decision from Laporte, I think that was. And we are going to face a penalty here in the Champions League round of 16. And thankfully it's only a yellow card rather than a red for Laporte. Well, he was pushing wide, so it would have been a harsh red. But this is a big chance for Bayern Munich to go 1-0 up in the tie. Lewandowski steps over it. Can we make our first penalty save? Oh, and he's pushed that right into the corner. We went the right way, but absolutely no chance there. Fantastic penalty from Lewandowski. And Man City have now got to be at their best to get anything out of this game. 2 minutes at a time in the end of this first half. Bayern Munich in total control, really. Really looked a lot better than us, stronger than us. And you just... Every time a new player gets the ball for them, you read it out and you think, yeah, he's a class player. And that's the half-time whistle. Manchester City go in at the break, 1-0 down. It's still only a quarter of this tie has gone because obviously we've got the 2 legs. But Robert Lewandowski did open the score and threw that penalty, and what a great penalty it was. Free kick to be taken by James Rodriguez. Plays it to Martinez. And they tricked us a little bit. Now Vidal on the edge of the box. Great ball through to Sidibe. Sidibe tries to shoot. I don't believe it. It's a penalty. It's the second penalty of the game. And this could easily knock us out of the Champions League. It looked like the player made the most of it. It really did. He went for the strike. Sane had hold of him and he spun round and flipped round. But it's another poor decision and it's another penalty and a chance for Bayern Munich to take a 2-0 lead in this tie. Lewandowski, he shoots. We should have gone the same way as last time. We probably would have saved it. But Lewandowski scores. Not as much of a great penalty as the last one, but it doesn't matter as long as it goes over the line. And this one did. Robert Lewandowski, a great run up. Good penalty. Gave me the eyes. I dove the wrong way. 2-0 Bayern Munich. Thiago and Vidal playing 1-2s. Brahimi out wide. Alaba, Thiago, Lewandowski, Brahimi. It's really good football and we managed to come out and claim that ball just to save our blushes. James Rodriguez plays a nice ball down the flank for Lewandowski. Lewandowski's going to knock it inside to Tolisso, nice and simple. Tolisso gives it to Thiago. Thiago tackled, but only as far as Tolisso. Alaba coming down this left-hand side. Can he work across? He works the ball to Brahimi, who's tackled. It goes to, oh God, it's all a mess. Tolisso, James Rodriguez, surely they're going to work a shot. They do, and that's going to be a goal. And that surely is the tie over. We could do absolutely nothing about that. Bayern Munich have shown their class today and have really put Manchester City to the sword. Superb football. I was all on edge because I was wondering when that shot was going to come in. They had about 4 or 5 chances, but as the ball come in, we did the best we could to try and block that at the near post. Vincent Kompany not even close. The left back Rodriguez was in no man's land, and Thiago knocks it in past the goalkeeper to make it 3-0 to Bayern Munich. 3 minutes injury time. It's not going to be anywhere near enough time for Manchester City to even get one goal, let alone get back in the game. But James Rodriguez now pushing ball forward to Lewandowski with a clever little effort there. And I think that was a good save. I'm pretty sure that was going in. Substitution, just to waste a bit of time. Sandro Wagner's going to come on for Lewandowski. And it's a corner kick for Bayern Munich in the dying seconds here. They've got an option going short. I'm sure they'll use it. They do. It goes in and safe hands from the goalkeeper. But that surely is going to be it. And it is it. A really disappointing result there. I mean, 2 penalties were the absolute killer. If we'd have just gone and lost 1-0 from their goal in open play to Thiago, then I think we had a chance back at Bayern Munich's ground. But to be honest, I think we're well and truly out of the Champions League in the round of 16 stage, and that's not good for a club of Manchester City's size. We want to be pushing for sort of semi-finals, final most years. But it ends Manchester City 0, Bayern Munich 3. And at the end of the game, we got a match rating of 6.9. We conceded 3 goals, so it's not particularly surprising. We caught 4 shots, parried 1, and caught a cross as well. 100% passing. We didn't have a terrible game. We just, if we'd have not given away them 2 penalties, it could have possibly ended 1-0 and saved our blushes a little bit. Okay, after that horrible result there against Bayern Munich, it's now the Carabao Cup Final at Wembley, so a little chance to redeem ourselves and win a little bit of silverware. But before we do, I forgot to introduce you to our new signings at the start of the episode. The January transfer window hasn't long finished, and we made 2 signings. One was from Bayern Munich, Joshua Kimmich. I bet he's really regretting that switch now. 52.5 million. He's rated at 87. He's already improved by 1 since he's been with us. Good signing there. And the next signing is Niklas Sule, also from Bayern Munich. Another one probably regretting his move. He's rated at 86, 23 years of age. Superb signing, and someone we did sell. We sold Otamendi. He was getting on in age a little bit, so I think decent business for Manchester City in this window. Okay, it's Carabao Cup final time. It's Manchester City versus Wolves, and we are taking nothing for granted after that game against Bayern Munich. Here we go, live from Wembley. It's Manchester City against Wolves in the Carabao Cup final. And the lineups. Here comes Manchester City's. It's Sean Measures in goal. A first start for Joshua Kimmich, right back. Rodriguez, left back. Soule gets a start as well. Company pairing with him. Fernandinho, Holden, De Bruyne and Gundogan in the middle of the park. Lamar and Sterling out wide. And Gabriel Jesus up top on his own. And now for the Wolves lineup. It's John Ruddy in goal, and it will be Dominic Iorfa right back, Cody, Bennett and Bath at the back with Douglas left back, Ruben Neves and Sass in the middle, Cavallero and Piazon out wide, and Mir up top on his own. Lamar finds the ball to De Bruyne down the channel. De Bruyne in there. Great little ball. Defenders didn't follow their man. And I'm not 100% sure who actually got the goal there. And it was Gundogan who got the goal. Clever, tidy little finish. And a great start for Manchester City in this Carabao Cup final. Good from Lamar. Excellent from De Bruyne. What a ball that is. And it's a clever little finish. Goalkeeper, no chance whatsoever, and it's gone through his legs as well. Sice tackled. Jesus running at the back line. Jesus cuts back. Will he have a go? He doesn't. He finds Gundogan, who shoots and finds the top corner. A fantastic strike. And it's reinstalled the smiles on the Man City supporters' faces. Looking like we could be getting some silverware here. 18 minutes gone in the game, and Manchester City lead 2-0. Made by Gabriel Jesus. Good ball across. Gundogan, a great finish. Not many goalkeepers are getting to that. Cavallero wins the ball back well. Possibly a chance for Wolves here before the half is out, but Rodriguez in very well with the tackle, and that's the half-time whistle. A good performance from Manchester City in the first half, as would be expected against Wolves. If we don't come home with this trophy today, it will be shocking, absolutely shocking. But at the half-time whistle, the score is Manchester City 2, Wolves 0. And it's Gladden for Wolves. Passes it on to Piazon. Into Neves. Finds Piazon on this right-hand side. Now Gladden, he's got space to run into. Puts the cross into the box, and Kimmich wins his header well. Only as far as Sice. Can he do anything? Finds Cavallero. Finds Neves. Finds Cavallero again. Sice, good football from Wolves. Cavallero. Piazon. And a save at the near post. My feet were getting a bit jittery there. They were pushing it left and right, but we managed to get a hand on that and push that out for a corner. Throw in for Wolves. Piazon puts the ball in, and that's a good chance. Point blank chance for Wolves, and a really good save. Good position and more than anything. Done well there to get our hands up and push that out for a corner kick. Bennett knocks one long. Gladden to Cody. Piazon gets the cross in. It's there, and that's good hands from the goalkeeper. Wolves really piling the pressure on now. De Bruyne got options. Bernardo Silva cuts back. What's he going to try and do here? He gives it to De Bruyne. De Bruyne lays it off for Gundogan for his hat-trick, but a decent save from the goalkeeper. And Sane's going to let that go for a corner kick. 3 minutes added time in this second half here. And I'd like to think that Wolves aren't going to be able to create any chances to get back into this game. And we've got a goal kick. Should be par for the course now. Let's spread it out wide, take our time with it, and let that clock run down. It's Sane. Inside to Fernandinho. Fernandinho and De Bruyne just keeping the ball. And there we go. That's the final whistle. And after the disappointment of the Bayern Munich game. Manchester City go on and win the game 2-0 against Wolves, and they lift the Carabao Cup. It's our first proper silverware. We did lift the Community Shield when we played Tottenham in our debut, our first game for Manchester City. But this is our first bit of silverware. I know it's only the Carabao Cup, but it doesn't matter. It's all bragging rights, and if we can win this, and I think we're out of the Champions League. I really, really do. But this and the Premier League title, and I think it would be a good season. I really do. So here we go, lining up to lift the Carabao Cup. And is it going to be Vincent Kompany, Captain Fantastic, to lift this cup? It is Vincent Kompany. Lifts the cup, the Carabao Cup for Manchester City. They are the holders, and it's a good bit of early silverware to win. Fantastic performance, fantastic 2 goals from Gundogan. He was definitely my man of the match. He looked lethal. Final score, Manchester City 2, Wolves 0. There we go, the game's ended, and we got a match rating of 7.6. We caught 1, we parried 2, 100% passing. We done everything we needed to do, made a couple of really important saves as well. Right, so there we go. Mixed emotions in that episode. A disappointing 3-0 loss to Bayern Munich at home in the Champions League, but then a nice win against Wolves in the Carabao Cup final. So, yeah, very mixed emotions there. So, in terms of the next episode, I've got to show you the Bayern Munich game 100%. It's going to be a massive game, and we are going to have to be at our very best to overturn that 3-0 deficit there. So I should imagine what we'll probably do is maybe Bayern Munich and then Romania, I think, are probably the better team in the European qualifiers. Show you a little bit of England action there. But we're at the end of March by the time we've seen that episode. So yeah, we're really pushing along nicely. And even though we're probably going to be out of the Champions League, we are pushing the season along nicely, and we're still in a chance to win the FA Cup and the Premier League, and technically we're still in the Champions League, so we'll give it everything we've got. But that's going to be it for the episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please drop it a like. It helps the channel out a lot. If you're new, subscribe, and I will catch you in the next episode.